this was schoolgirls second eight. And both of those winning crews were quite simply superb. Very good, technically good. They rode with great heart, and I think the coaches of those boats can be very proud of what their girls did. So let's talk about the winning crew. That's Hayley Pearce, Ariel Barrett, Sarah Cowan, Grace LaCheca, Annabelle Montague, Natalie Ladd, Ella Watt, Charlotte Doe, and coxed by Olivia Boughton. And the Brisbane Girls Grammar School crew was Alice Barker, Adelaide Chalmers, Sarah Hopkins, Ondine Ochi, Stephanie Burgess, Olivia Barr, Emma Paul, Dominic Hurrigan, and coxed by Isabel Scarrett. That's one of the best races that you're going to see anywhere. So we now have on course the blue ribboned event, the Open Schoolgirl First Eight. So running through the program, in lane number 1 is St Aidan's, in lane number 2 Brisbane State High School, lane number 3 is St Peter's, St Hilda's are in lane number 4, St Margaret's are in lane number 5, in lane number 6 is All Hallows, in lane number 7 is Somerville, lane number 8 is Brisbane Girls Grammar School, lane number 9 is Stewart Home, and Lewards Hill is in lane number 10 nearest us. And at the moment, the lead seems to be held, it would appear, by the St Margaret's crew, with the St Hilda's crew in lane number 4 just pushing up onto them now to challenge for the lead. Now, we've had all sorts of results through the season here in the Open 8. First regatta was won by St All Hallows, the second by St Margaret's, the third by St Margaret's, and the fourth one by All Hallows. Now the St Hilda's crew is really putting the work down. They've gone through the first 500 metres, and I can see those St Hilda's blades absolutely flashing over there in lane number 4. This is rowing at its best. If you are watching the live stream, if you're here at the regatta, if you can get onto the live stream on your mobile phone or handset, we've got some superb vision. There is the St Margaret's crew contesting the lead with the St Hilda's crew, who are obviously rowing in a first eight strip of yellow, and that's very close. But look at the technical quality of those crews. They're both really excellent crews. They're both moving together well, swinging over well. I love the rock that's in that St Margaret's boat. It looks fairly effortless. But there's also a great degree of aggression and determination in that St Hilda's crew as well. And this is why the two boats are so close together. Now, if you're watching on the live stream, you'll see that the lead at the moment is held by the crew from St Margaret's. They are around about 3/4 of a length ahead of the crew from St Hilda's. St Margaret's striking 34.5, St Hilda's striking 34. Close behind them are the crews from All Hallows and Somerville House. All Hallows is striking 35.5 and Somerville 34.5. The lead, however, is maintained at this moment by the crew from St Margaret's, who are still 1 length ahead of the crew from St Hilda's, with roughly 500 metres to go in this, our final and blue ribbon race of the day, the Open Schoolgirl Cockstate for the head of the river at Brisbane Schoolgirl Rowing Association Regatta for 2021. So now we are at the pointy end of the regatta. There is one length. It is difficult to come back from a length down in an 8 in the last 500 metres, but we have seen all sorts of things happen today. The crew that we see there from St Margaret's is still in the lead, and you see the Cox has now just asked for the effort to come up. That rate's just come up a pip. They are now outrating the crew from St Hilda's, and they are starting to move away, but St Hilda's are still almost in contact. They're still almost in contact. Now St Hilda's throw their push into the ring. St Hilda's are now pushing up onto the stern of the St Margaret's crew. The bow ball in the St Hilda's boat is now level with the St Margaret's Cox. St Margaret's will know this. If the Cox can't see it, their stroke will be calling it. Then closely coming up behind, we have O'Hallows and Somerville. They are going to be pushing the crew from St Hilda's as well. St Margaret's maintain their lead of just under a length. St Hilda's are pushing for the line. So are O'Hallows, so are Somerville just behind them. This is going to be, I believe, a win for St Margaret's, but it is going to be almost impossible to separate second place here. Is it going to be the crew from O'Hallows? Is it going to be the crew from St Hilda's who have been in second place the whole way? It is St Hilda's by just a canvas. O'Hallows closing. St Hilda's by a canvas. St Hilda's, O'Hallows, Somerville half a length behind. Then the crew from Brisbane Girls Grammar School will cross 2.5 lengths behind them. Next will be the crew from St Peter's.